Hey everybody, imagine you're a parent and you have a child, we'll say a son, and this child of yours, your boy that you love more than anything in this world, suffers a traumatic disease or disorder in his life. Now, what the disorder looks like is this: anytime you're walking, if there's a bonfire or something like that, he will throw himself into the fire. You, as the loving parent, run and you grab him and you pull him up and you try to make sure he's okay. Or if you're walking and you see a pool or a lake, he will throw himself into the water and almost drown, and you have to run and save your child, because that's the kind of parent that you are. And you're loving and caring, and you say to your child, "Johnny, why are you doing this?" And he tries to speak, but he's unable to speak. Now, some might call this a neurological disorder. Others may say it's some type of spiritual issue. Some would even go as so far to say it's a possession or an evil spirit. Well, let me stop that story for just a moment. If you knew there was help, what would you do? Somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, there's a man in this other town and they call him a healer and he's able to perform miracles and he's able to assist you." And you say, "Well, let me take my child to the doctor and the psychologist," and the doctors and psychologists have no answers. Would you reach out to that healer? And so you go and you find this man and you come to him and you say, "Here's what's happening with my child." And your child rolls on the ground in pain, and you try to have your child explain what's going on, but your child can't because something stops Johnny from talking. And this man, this healer, looks at you and says, "Do you believe that I can do something about it?" What would your answer be? Let me pause that for just a moment. This year in COVID-19, this 2020 year, I've noticed that people are doing really exceptionally well, or others are doing not so well. That they're watching their life, just like the story that I told, just like a child being thrown into the fire. They're watching their life, their money, their jobs. They're losing homes. People are on the verge of being evicted, and some have been evicted, and some are coming to the end of the year not knowing what's going to happen. Others have lost jobs and lost benefits and looking for jobs, and others have faced sickness. Some have faced COVID themselves. And they're all crying out to the universe, to God, to Jesus, to their belief of whatever the Lord is to them. And it's all coming back saying, "But do you believe that I can do something in this situation?" Well, the story that I'm talking about is not made up. I didn't come up with it. I'm not that creative. It actually is a story that's found in the New Testament. And let's go back there. The father, watching his child being tormented, stands there in front of Jesus. And Jesus says, "Do you believe? Do you believe that I can do something? Do you believe that I can help you in this COVID-19 year? Do you believe, in spite of facing eviction and losing everything that you thought you had to have, or everything that you thought would be safe, now that everything that could be shaken has been shaken in your life, do you believe that I can help you?" Well, in the fleeting moments of this video, our answer must be honest. So some would say, "No, I absolutely don't believe. It's too bad. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe the universe has anything better." then they're probably not going to get anything. Other people would say, well, you must believe beyond the shadow of a doubt. You can't doubt one iota. You must believe. I will confess to you, that's tough to do. My family has been hit very hard during this COVID. We've lost loved ones. We've faced situations that we don't really know what the answer is going to be at the end of the year. And we're struggling and dealing with situations just like everybody else. We're not in this by ourselves. Everybody's faced it. And I've had difficult times believing. But what happened to this man? Well, the end of the story is his child did get healed. His child did get delivered. But here was his answer. Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. In other words, I believe in you as much as I can. Everything that's within me. In spite of what I'm seeing, in spite of what I'm going through, I believe everything that you have said. I believe in you as much as I can. But then he's honest enough to say, Lord, there's a part of me that has issues. There's a part of me that still believes we're going to get thrown out at the end of the year. There's a part of me that believes we're going to be evicted. There's a part of me that believes we're going to lose our car, our health insurance. There's a part of me that believes we're going to lose our family. Lord, I believe as much as I can, but I'm asking you to help my unbelief. You know what? It's okay in this year. It's okay to be afraid and get up and live your life anyway. It's okay to say, Lord, universe, heavens, all that is good, I believe. But you're going to have to help my unbelief. And you know what? Just like that man, that was enough for Jesus to say, fine, your child is made whole. Go home. And he was. If it was enough for him, just maybe it'll be enough for us. I'm Scotty the Trainer.